Imagine that you started your cake shop and registered your trademark a year ago. Since then, your business has been growing steadily. A year later, you feel disappointed. Your order book is significantly reduced and you wonder why. Suddenly you receive a negative comment on social media. When you look into this, you discover that the comment doesn't relate to your business. It appears that another cake shop uses a similar mark. As a result, you realise that your customers may be confused and have ordered their cakes by mistake. You contact your IP office and discover that another cake shop is seeking to register a similar mark. What can you do? You can file opposition to the registration of the mark. Opposition is a formal objection to the registration of a trademark. You can file it, for example, when you consider that the marks are identical or similar, and are also for identical or similar goods and/or services. By filing the opposition, you have the opportunity to protect your mark and business. You may consider seeking professional legal advice or representation to file opposition. When you file opposition to the registration of a mark, you have to state the reason. One of the possible reasons for an opposition is that a likelihood of confusion exists on the part of the public. This happens when, as in your case, customers are confused by the mark of the other cake shop and purchase their cakes believing them to be your products. If you want to file an opposition, you must have a valid prior right. If you own a registered mark, or in some cases a non-registered mark, it can be a valid prior right on which to base your opposition. Please bear in mind that there can be a number of other reasons applicable in relation to trademark opposition. Therefore, you may find it beneficial to seek professional legal advice. If you wish to oppose the mark, you or your representative must do so within the 3-month period following its publication in the official journal. You must state the reason for the opposition and pay the associated fees. The office will notify the filing of your opposition to the other party. Both parties will be given the chance to present their arguments as well as the supporting evidence. The office will make a decision, and if you are not satisfied with the decision, you may appeal to the court. Please be aware that decision of the office will be based on the documentation provided and on previous facts that are considered relevant. If your opposition is successful, the office will refuse your competitor's mark. If that happens, you will have prevented the registration of their mark that may have confused your customers. The office may partially accept your opposition, and your competitor may only be allowed to register your competitor's mark for a reduced list of goods and/or services. And what if your opposition is rejected? Then the office will proceed to register your competitor's mark. It may be possible to reach an agreement with the other party and thereby agree on a compromise. For further information, please consult our website and/or seek professional legal advice.